talking about today.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share one of my screens.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah. Do you guys see a blank computer screen with just the background of EverCold?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's what I'm going to use.
Frost Core's EverCold, coming to a fridge near you.
So I wanted to ask you guys quick. I was going to start this off by we could play the trailer and like just watch through and comment on it. Are you guys okay with that?
Sure.
Up to you.
Then we can break into the other discussions because this is going to be a long one.
Sure.
All right. Here we go.
Been a long day.
Welcome back to Digital Gooning. I'm the Azure Goon, otherwise known as Az. Woo! Today, I'll go down the list. I'm joined by Cuddles, the Cuddle Goon. Say hi, Cuddles.
Hey.
Hey. Revy, the Tomboy Goon. Say hi, Revy.
You know, I had an intro picked out like yesterday, but I forgot it, so whatever, I'm here.
I'm glad you're here. Wolf, the Hero Goon. How you doing, Wolf?
You didn't. Why didn't you say hi, Wolf? And I was gonna say hi, but I'm doing fine.
Did I not say hi?
No, you asked me how I was doing.
Sorry for fucking you up.
Yeah, I had something planned and it fucked it all up.
Oh my god! And Strayed, the Crystal Goon. Say hi, Strayed.
You know, you seem to have enough chaotic energy already with everyone being here and being excited. Do you really need me?
You're the straight man.
I was going to say, You are the straight man. I don't know.
God damn it. This is the fifth friend group I've entered in where I'm the only one who's straight.
You know what? That might be true.
I would say that, but I'm married to my wife and sometimes husband, so.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, so today is two special things. One, it's the episode where we discuss FanFest of Final Fantasy XIV EverCold.
Oh
Woo!
my god.
Yeah. And two, it's our season finale. Yay!
Seasons.
We've been doing this for a fucking year, everyone. Congratulations.
As we all know, one season is 1 year.
Yeah. I don't know what else it could fucking be, so there's a season option, and I'm just like, I guess a year.
There's a season option where?
When I upload an episode.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, then.
So, starting next episode, it's going to be season 2, and nothing will fucking change.
Nothing
It
will
could have
change.
been like
In fact,
One Piece and had a 1,000 episode long first season.
There you go. Yeah, I heard that. I consider everything that's happened so far to be season 0. Fuck you.
You're the longest running manga anime series of all time. Yeah, we really haven't gotten started yet. That's the kind of thing that's the kind of thing that actively sounds that I don't even watch or care about One Piece in any way. When I read that the first time, I audibly said "fuck you" out loud to no one.
That's the kind of thing that like someone like me would do, where it's like, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna do this thing. I have this pre-planned thing that I'm gonna do with like seasons stuff, and then it's like 17 years later. Oh shit! Right, there were supposed to be seasons for this.
Yeah, there was an entire like Berserk crossover we skipped that we have to go do now. Like,
Oh yeah. Okay.
We were gonna do a thing with like Eva, but fuck, man.
So I'm going to start this off by playing the trailer for EverCold. Feel free to stop at any time by saying stop or just start talking, and we could discuss the things we see. But there was some interesting things in this.
Peggy 16.
Peggy
16.
Never get over it.
What do you... Okay, so this has to be Atheris, right? The original Atheris.
This is the Sundering.
Yes, okay. And yeah, because it breaks into the source and the 13 reflections, and that's Azum's crystal. Hold fast to what you must and meet your fate without fear. And this is the key, the MacGuffin that we've been fighting for the entire patch cycle.
you are exonerated. It's more relevant now.
Okay, and this is the thing. To go forth, discover, unite the stars into one. You know the thing that you've been trying to prevent? Do it now.
Yeah.
It's better if you do it.
Let none bar your path. No, so, here's the thing. Here's what I think the difference is. My theory is that...
We're regulated by OSHA, for sure.
Yes. My theory is that they were trying to sacrifice all the stars to remake their world. I think we're just going to take all the stars and have everyone live on one world. I think that's the major difference.
So I actually have two working theories for how this is going to play out, based off of how the game has worked so far, game mechanics wise, and in terms of like keeping old content still be accessible. Either we're going to do some weird bullshit coming up in 8.0 and onwards that's going to make it so that we don't actually unite the reflections, or we're going to unite the reflections in a way that keeps all the currently existing zones still be there, but just kind of merged onto the source, kind of like how they did with Solution 9 and whatnot, so that there isn't a complete destruction of the reflections, but instead they're just merged on top of, like, as separate zones on the source, so you can still go to those places and like do your stuff.
Yeah, I think
this trailer's talking to an Ascion instead, and you guys have entirely missed the point.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or it's the kind of thing where it's like, hey, this is the thing you're going to do, but actually, no, you're not going to do it.
We are 56 seconds in. I think we need to continue.
No, we don't. That was the game show, guys. Good night.
Honestly, they could have gotten away with that.
I love this song, by the way. I can't wait to hear the actual version.
One more time. It's my favorite.
Maybe I'll hear it in July. I gotta say,
also,
I didn't know how hard a child asking for a bedtime story about us would hit me.
I was excited to finally have a trailer that featured predominantly Aura in it.
Yes!
Yeah.
But once again,
I could have sworn
they're fucking Blackhorns.
What's wrong with Blackhorns, huh?
I would like some white horn representation in a single fucking story.
Don't even...
What's wrong with the Zayla?
There's only one place that the white horns come from, and they're never going to see it again.
I know, and that's my point. I would like more white horns, please.
No. I will say, before the reveal, because you just said these are Aura, or at least the little kid is an Aura, I could have sworn that this was going to be framed as being, oh my god, Matoya talking to Y'shtola.
Yeah.
I thought, or some variation therein.
Yeah.
From towering peaks sprang rivers.
I will say the weird thread visual style they're doing here is a bit off for me.
I like it. I actually really like it.
I think we're going to see...
It's not that I don't like it, it feels off for how they've usually done these thematic trailers.
Yeah. And here comes our
She's
guy
weaving a tail, though.
barging in to fucking deal with everyone's problems.
Hi. Dylan is fuck-ass Viper.
Oh, this move right here.
Oh god.
Fucking drop
if
kick.
Dragoon better have something like that as part of a new move.
Should have a finisher dropkick.
Yeah. That's you replace Heaven Song Dive with that.
I'm excited for the new jobs. And I can't wait to see what the Warrior Light looks like in this expansion.
So this bit in the trailer, the first thing that came to mind was, oh, this is like that one show that everyone hated the season finale for, you know, Winter's Coming and all that shit.
Yeah, you know, the one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
You notice how every single enemy has these fucking crystals in their chest?
Yeah, I noticed.
And they're all different colors.
There's a bit of concept art that we're not going to...
fragments.
Either way, there's a bit of concept art that we're not going to show here, but has effectively a massive version of that towering over everything, pointing down at everyone. I have to assume it's some kind of like security system or like some kind of overseer.
Maybe, but
yeah, when they showed the concept art, I just kind of turned to someone I was talking to. I was DMing in Discord and said, "Oh, that's a kaiju."
Yeah, a little bit.
What are they called in Evangelion? Angels?
Angels.
Okay.
we'll get to that later.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll see why that makes sense in a second.
We'll definitely get to that later. So is that their... Okay, so this is probably the Traveler. Because they had a screenshot that literally said, the Traveler.
Here's the thing. I'm confused. Are we not the Traveler?
I don't think we are.
They mentioned during
we're the
fan
Wanderer,
fest,
aren't we?
Yes.
They mentioned
Oh,
in the fan,
I'm fucking sorry.
They mentioned during the fan fest that there's a discrepancy between what's being said and what's in the Japanese subtitles between like Wanderer and Traveler.
But anyways, there was a screenshot with her being called the Traveler, but she's obviously important.
Of course.
She might.
She's
What color horns were was the Asian?
Green.
They were green?
Yep.
Yeah, green.
She was weird.
She has like her own bespoke horn colors.
This could be her.
And also worth noting, she has her own unique face.
She really doesn't look. This aura does not look anything like the Asian.
Yeah, like
genuinely.
Her face is not a Phase 2 aura. It is a special kind of combination between a Phase 2 and like a Phase 3.
It's kind of like how you can't make yourself look like. Oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Oh my god, Emperor.
Oh,
Solus.
Oh well, yes, kinda.
Xenos.
I know what you're talking about. The Emperor before everything went to shit.
Our boy.
Xenos' father.
Oh my god, our boy. Like, what?
The guy with the really long neck or chin?
Who are you talking about? Emmett Selk?
Yes. Oh my god, I could not think of Emmett Selk's name. You can't make yourself look like him.
So we said
my point.
He is Solus. We said Solus.
I know, but I was like, but that's not the name you call him by.
Okay.
You never call him Solus. He's Emmett Selk.
I don't think we ever do, no. I know what's his Urian J does, but
who cares what he has to say?
Motherfucker talks in cursive.
The motherfucker talks the way he does because they literally thought he was going to die at the end of 1.x.
Yeah, why not? Oh god, we have to keep writing this way?
Then what happened?
I do love the ice theme. I think I mentioned this before because it really does see. I hope we see how it factors in more.
Yeah.
But I really like how they went from dawn trails, sunny beaches, and deserts, and we're like, it'd be funny.
So a weird thing about this old lady is during this trailer, I kept thinking to myself, she kind of sounds and looks like those old ladies you encounter at the beginning of Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
The Firekeepers.
Yeah.
I surprisingly know who the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, you get to pretend.
No, I know. I actually know. You made me play that part.
Did I?
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2?
Like,
are you sure?
I'm just kind of picturing my mind, like, while she's telling the story, and then she just kind of turns to the viewer. It's like, here, a human effigy.
Anyway. Now, we already did the, wait, no, we didn't do it from Soft. What am I thinking of?
Anyways.
I would not have guessed that this was going to be Meteor's class.
Nope. You could have given me 10 You could have given me 10 guesses, and I would never have guessed Reaper.
I'm fine with that, but I'm just really disappointed that his key advertised class is never going to be a magic class.
It's never going to be a healer.
Never going to be a healer. Never going to be a caster. Never going to be a fizz range DPS.
This was the one
time. It has to be melee or
to
tank.
be
It's
a
melee
healer.
or tank. It's always the only time it's not melee or tank is in 1.0 when he's an archer.
Anyway, EverCold, Shadowbringers
EverCold.
2.
Yeah, a little bit. So I really like what they're calling this, which is EverCold is number 1 of the new storyline that I am desperate to learn more about what the hell they mean by this.
Final Fantasy XIV Canada.
Because, apparently the trip to Tuliyola meant nothing.
No, I mean...
No, we got the key.
It was a vacation.
We got the key. We figured out, how to save reflections, probably. We defeated the villain that is most likely going to be aiding us in this. Everything that we did is probably going to lead into this. All right.
It's interesting because they mentioned during the keynote that, they're trying to completely distinguish 8.0 and onwards as being its own entirely separate thing, like entirely separate saga, completely devoid of like the saga that came before, with the Heidel and Zodiac thing, because this is starting the saga known as I think it's like the Godless Realms
Godless
saga.
Realms, yeah.
Yep.
I don't even know if Dawn Trail's included in that, or if it's just like
I don't think so.
I think they said like Dawn Trail is kind of like the bridge between those two.
Gotcha.
Vacation.
Beach episode.
It is the beach
episode
like,
where we go to the beach, get distracted, and never come back to the beach.
A little bit.
We go to the beach, get distracted, become accomplices in a few war crimes.
We go to a foreign nation to interfere in their elections in order to better suit our
interfere in the elections, but
yeah.
Warrior of Light American confirmed.
Yeah. Exactly.
All that's missing is the oil. All that's missing is the oil baron stuff.
Yeah, we got some of those.
We kind of did though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like in the invading other countries to steal their oil kind of oil baron stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have divided the subjects. I have classes, foes, improvements, menus, other, and places. Which would you like to do first?
You kind of ran through that list pretty quickly, and I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, right.
Classes, foes, improvements, menus, other, and places.
I really want to talk about menus because I have some strong opinions about the menus.
Alright, we're going to talk about motherfucking
menus.
menus! Oh, that's just opened over here. That's not supposed to happen.
I have strong opinions about menus.
I think this menu looks absolute dog shit.
I don't like this. I looked at this and I said, "What is this season pass bullshit?"
Yeah. I can feel that.
They literally compared it to a season pass, talking about how they're going to be naming the new patch cycle stuff starting 8.0 as seasons.
Now, I do like what they're going for this because I hate the way it's set up now. I know. I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a chance.
No.
Release you for now. All right, you know what? Go ahead, Remy. You go off.
I will say a change needs to be made from what it is right now. I don't think this is it.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, like this is not what a fucking MMO menu should look like, especially for the fucking gear interface.
Okay.
I don't believe this is the gear interface.
Exactly.
This is just
Extremely this is the gear interface because it's showing all the stuff you have equipped.
This is the character UI, which has your gear and everything else for it.
I don't know if it is.
Hold on. We have to let people talk like once at a time. Otherwise, we all have opinions on this. Cuddle, go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
So they announced this as the character interface menu, where you have your weekly progression, your character equipment settings, and various other things. It's all been consolidated into one menu UI thing.
Okay.
Yes, which I'm in game right now, and if I press C, I bring up the menu that says character. I believe that's what they're replacing. And that character menu is what shows you your gear.
But you also notice the thing on the bottom there, which shows weekly progression.
Yes.
Because they're changing the daily roulette stuff to be a weekly roulette stuff with a weekly progression with rewards.
It's not just roulettes, but yes. Here, let me go over to this since we're talking about this right now.
Do you have something to say before we move on? Because I thought you were trying to interject.
We could just go back. I was just thinking. The reason why I'm not sure if this is a character screen because you see how there's things that are locked. That comes off to me as like Savage gear you haven't gotten yet, but I could be wrong.
Does this relate into that whole thing where like you only need to get one piece of gear and it just translates to the other classes?
No, that's something else. We'll get to that in a little bit.
I think what this is, it says gear progress in the bottom. I think once a week, it's going to go from, 1 all the way to however far that thing goes, because it has arrows to the side showing that it's going to go further, and it's going to give us an opportunity to unlock something like the Tombstone gear. So maybe an alternative to Tombstone gear grinding. So like we might have Tombstones, we might have Savage gear, and now we might have this, you just play and you get gear kind of progression. This is kind of what the Tombstones are. But
Yeah,
that's what
okay.
I see this as. This cannot be the character interface because it doesn't give us any information about our character stats. It doesn't give us
That's true too.
anything.
It doesn't, but I worry
It
that
doesn't have our glamour dresser, our
but I worry that
slots.
this is what the mock-up is gonna be. They're gonna slap that to the side someplace.
The one thing I will mention is they're planning on doing more routes for gear progression, so it's not just Tome and Savage Raid.
Yeah.
There will be other sideways progressions for gear. They haven't elaborated on that, but they did say they're going to be more routes for progression.
Another thing I'd like to point out is PvP already has this. It doesn't look like this, but PvP already has this season stuff where you level up.
Yeah, it's in a different menu.
That needs an update.
I should also point out, they explained the season pass thing is like changing how they structure the patches. So like, let's say like right now you have like the odd and even number patches. So you have like, just throw out some numbers, 5.1, 5.2. Basically, season 1 would be like 5.1 and 5.2, and then season 2 would be 5.3, 5.4, so on and so forth. So they're lumping patches into kind of like seasons, so that like you have your 0.1, 0.2, that is the season 1, and so on. And how they, how they announce them. They're not like seasons as in like a season pass or like a thing like that. It's just, yeah, it's that. That's what they're doing.
So, yeah, it starts in even patches, ends on odd patches. And when that's done, you get a new season bar that you can start working towards.
It's whenever the item level changes.
Which is kind of what we're doing right now with tomes anyways. Like, this is basically just tomes, but allowing us to do more to get it.
It feels like it's a cut out the middleman kind of thing. We've adhered to this system for a bit too long.
And like the daily grind is replaced with like a weekly grind. So you have like an entire week to do all the daily shit that you would normally be doing.
So this is an example of what it could look like for the weekly. Like, you could get different... You don't have to just do the same fucking dungeon every single day. There's other things you can do now to get activity points.
But what's the difference between the stuff we can already do that's not dungeons? Because
the difference is right now we can only do basically expert roulette to get like the tombstones we need.
Like I'll stop you right there, dude. Because when I did play a ton of, Final Fantasy like for hours a day.
Yeah.
Like there were weeks I capped my tombstones by simply doing maps.
That's good too. Yeah.
I think they're thinking that's still something that's an option. They're just lifting it to
nothing that you do currently is going to stop. Like everything you're doing currently is still viable. There's just more you can do now to get what you want.
Their plans behind this is to reduce the risk of people getting burnout trying to do a daily thing when they have a very busy life on top of that. So like you can still have a very busy life, but then only have to like, if you really want to keep on top of like capping things, you have an entire week to do that instead of having to like log in every single day to do your daily stuff.
Yeah, a lot of this is just
trying to alleviate the burnout.
A lot of this is just play the way you want, and you get the points that you would have gotten only by playing these roulettes, basically.
There seems to be something of a design document somewhere that is saying, okay, ironically, people need to play our game less.
Yeah, like...
I'm not framing that as a negative thing. I'm saying that is what they are thinking is, okay, guys, play for a bit, but also don't feel like you need to know-life this to not be behind.
This is the one thing I think is neat, though. You can do emotes in your thingamabob.
Yeah, looks like it uses like the profile system, the profile picture system.
Replaces our adventure plate.
I don't know if it replaces the adventure plate.
Just gives me. It just gives me like really bad vibes of like a fucking mobile RPG almost.
Well, they're definitely copying that.
I don't love how this looks, but I appreciate what it is, kind of.
Yeah, that's a good way.
I was going to say, the Ring of Gear almost makes me think of Final Fantasy XIII, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I don't think we should feel good at all about that.
What's wrong with Final Fantasy 13?
A lot.
I'm not getting into this discussion right now.
It's one of my favorite Final Fantasies.
I'm happy for you.
My strongest opinions about Final Fantasy 13 was buying Lightning Returns and never finishing it, and then watching someone else stream the first game and getting as far as a cutscene where you slam an airship into the thing and the game immediately crashing and then just saying, well, that's it. Everyone died. That's the end of the game.
All right, so we did menus. We now have classes, foes, improvements, other, and places. What would you like to do?
I think foes and places would go hand in hand. We want to just knock those two out.
Sure, we can start with. Foes is literally 3 slides and 2 of them are the same.
So we are looking at this.
So this is the
So-
arcane giant roaming the ice.
The idea
Did I
that thing
Alpha
is
Nod before we make Red Alpha Nod do it.
Yeah, make it up. We are now playing. Oh God, fuck! I forgot the name of it.
nice.
Shadows of the Colossus.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
nice. Yeah, no, that makes. Also, it's Shadow of the Colossus. I'm going to.
Let's raise our scythe
I thought it
in
was Shadow
the
Colossi.
fog of the winter to find the next fucking Colossus to kill.
Are we also evil in this one?
Maybe.
Yeah, I hope so.
Maybe.
So I think
It's a
these
distinct
are going to
possibility.
be connected to fates.
You think
They
it's
said they
connected
wanted-
to fates?
That'd be it.
I
That'd
think
be
it's connected to area-wide fates because they said they wanted to like reduce the amount of fates.
I got a slide for
And-
that one too, by the way.
Okay, yeah. So I think it's connected to fates, or perhaps connected to like the light wardens or whatever.
They mentioned something about wanting to increase the amount of overworld encounter design or whatever, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make it more meaningful. I think.
I mean,
Give
this
people a
would be
reason to
fucking
do it.
cool if there was one of these in every area, kind of like the fucking snake in Arizona.
Texas.
The snake in Arizona.
No, that's Arizona. That ain't Texas.
Oh my god. Okay,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like a continuous story that continues through across the fates. I know what he means.
Yes, there are several things like that currently. Yeah.
And the only problem with those kind of fates is that usually the capstone of it pops at like the ass end of the morning, so no one's around. So like most people aren't around to do it.
Yeah, that was always the worst one, is the fucking capstone fate pops. And it's like, oh no, it popped at like 2:30 this morning, so you wait a week.
I gotta say, I really love this pupper, this green pupper that they showed off.
I am going nuts trying to think of where I've seen dog that attacks with swords before, and I'm really thinking it is just reminding me of
Dark Souls.
Amaterasu. No,
No,
I was gonna say that looks like a Pokemon.
I'm going to put
Oh,
money
yeah.
on that. This is the new mount.
I'm going to go ahead and say that somebody on the development team, or at least the artist team, has watched way too much Invincible.
The one on the right.
I was going to say they
Right.
played too much Okami, but okay.
No, there's a very specific kind of like background enemy in Invincible that has a very long braided ponytail with a knife weaved in the end of it.
Oh,
And she
that,
stabs
yeah, I know
people
what
with
you're
it.
talking about.
Yeah.
The one on the right, I'm trying to parse, but all I can see is either some dude with a bandage on his head or like a really, really big nose with like an ice pick through it and some weird twirly white mustache.
They look like they belong
It
in
looks-
Warframe.
Yeah, I'm
It
pretty
looks-
sure the caption for the second one is just horrors beyond my comprehension.
Now I'm wondering the fact that it's green and the emphasis on the swirling. I'm wondering if that relates to the crystal at all, the coiled up crystals that we've been seeing scattered around.
It could
And I'm wondering
be.
if its tone and the shape is relating to the air element at all. And I'm wondering if that's going to be relevant.
I was going to say, it could be related to the primal,
different
like the wind primal.
Maybe, yeah.
Primal.
It might be some
These
kind of
could be
instance of
primal.
like this is a lesser or servant of this version's this
Garuda.
world Garuda, yeah. But I
Or maybe
yeah.
like some kind of primordial wind element.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
All right.
I'm trying to nail down I know you can't like completely do this. I'm trying to nail down the culture that is being
Viking.
referenced here. The real world what?
Oh, everything seems to be Viking culture in this.
I was gonna say I'm leaning towards this is very Scandinavian, but there's nothing like There's very few things that are like expressly super Viking that I've seen.
There were some.
Let me get back to. Let me get to the places. Hold on. Let me do the places.
Let's look at some. I think I may have missed.
There were some areas.
Oh,
some
I screenshotted all of them.
There were some of those places where it was like, that looks like a place from Token. That place is a dwarf place.
Okay.
Oh, this one? No, not this one. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, you know what I'm talking about, not this one.
This looks nice. This is no. Do you want to do the artwork, or you want to do the actual green screenshots? You want to do both?
Yes, both. I like this express coloring on this artwork. It reminds me of very like a. I hate to say this because it's kind of memey. It's very Canadian. It's very like Pacific Northwest.
If you look on the side, I think this is a spaceship, like a
it's a sky city. They said they said in the trailer at the very end, the old lady explains how they all went to go live in sky cities.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be something similar to the first, where like the vast majority of this world is ravaged by the ice element, and there are pockets of resistance where people are just eking out life.
So this also reminds me. This also reminds me how when they were showcasing these, they said, "Oh wow, all these places don't look really cold. I wonder why that is." And I'm like,
"Because you're in the sky."
It's like, either we're never going to encounter the areas that are cold, or we are, and these are like the places where you can go and it's safe and it's not the cold.
I have a feeling the main hub is probably going to be in the floating city. Probably. And then some places there will be other floating like areas, but it's going to be mostly, in the ice.
Yeah, this is a cool design.
That's very neat. But and I like what they revealed about this one.
What did they say? I forgot.
Well, I think if you go to the next slide, because it's this, and it's like, look at the coloring, it's white and blue, and it's like, it's water, it looks very cool. Oh, geez, it's lava.
Yeah, that was one of the places where was like, that kind of looks like a dwarf place, or like, I don't know, a thing from Doom.
This is very dwarfy.
They have...
This is one of the things where it's like, okay, in a world covered with ice, no shit, there's going to be places where people are like, okay, we're going to live in a fucking volcano, screw this.
They have those fucking goblin thingies that always wear armor. I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Yeah, that's exactly who I mean there.
You will never escape them. They're going to be there. You know
it.
They
do not
these
want
goblins.
The fucking gobos, they will be there, 100%.
They are a staple of the Final Fantasy MMOs. They were in FF11.
It's going to be dwarves sprinkled in, but it's going to be dwarves and gobbies.
If you're really lucky, you might end up with a weird goblin-dwarf hybrid.
Dwarf goblins.
Oh my!
Your dizzy mouth makes bitchy wines. Shut up.
A dwarf goblin hybrid. A doblin.
Yeah, doblin.
Oh God, get out of here. So this is a very not Viking, but a Norwegian place. This is a very this is definitely a state church.
They called it a Gothic architecture, which I guess
it's not. I guess it's in the sense that it's dark, but that
it's missing the flying buttresses.
Yeah, I mean,
but also
notice the flying buttresses.
I don't even know what to call those, but the curved. They're supposed to be
curved ram horns. The curved things at the sides, right there. Those are ram heads,
Or either that or serpent or dragon horns. But that's very Viking-esque.
Yeah, that is very kind of Scandinavian.
Or Scandinavian. Now this, what the hell's going on here?
The dragon heads.
Is it a dragon or is it a snake?
I think it's a dragon.
Snake and an eagle.
You think?
This looks like something out of a Token novel or some other off-brand kind of high fantasy thing where it's some kind of ivory castle or some shit.
Yeah, it does.
This makes me think if we were starting unconsciously from Norse folklore, this would make me think of, okay, this is Alfheim or something. This is not within the mortal world. If we were to reference, it would be something in one of the other realms. Just based on how pristine and white and ethereal it is.
I could also picture the design of this thing being used in some kind of Magic the Gathering card, but not as it is in the picture.
This is a white green city.
Yeah, that is clearly.
This is cool.
It's the serpents. Those serpent statues are like screaming. That's the thing that's screaming Viking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
This building looks like it came straight out of Final Fantasy 10 or 11.
Oh, we'll get to 10 in a second.
Like just looking at this, and it's like I could picture like Waka coming out, and it's like, oh no, that
You
Machina
keep those
is
outbeds
forbidden.
out of my house, brother. We don't want
like, I
no
don't know what
filthy
you're talking-
outbeds in this beach.
And Warrior Light being like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds fucked up.
Here's more lava shit. This might be the same
More lava
place
shit.
before.
Another
that's
planet
for
to work like place.
More goblins.
More
Reminds me of
goblins.
Midgar.
I
More
think it's the
goblins.
same place again. With an airship in the
That's
background.
you know what? I predict that's like city in the sky with the basin around it that we saw in the first concept art is probably going to be the main city. This is probably where we're going to get our end gear.
Maybe. That would make sense. Oh, kitty cat.
Again,
I love this race already. I love this race.
Another thing that screams like not necessarily Viking but Norse. This is a Norwegian forest cat.
It's got the beard.
It's got the beard. This is your dwarf right here.
I can picture like, if they aren't already doing it, I can imagine people are going to be clamoring for this to become a playable race at some point.
I think that
They need to stop.
I would think
Yeah.
that they'd be in the lava place, but they showed us where they live, and it's not the lava place.
No. I don't want them.
This is an actual screenshot. It's beautiful.
The
That crystal in
absolutely
the background.
stunningly beautiful looking bad dragon crystal in the background.
Oh yeah.
Funny you say dragon. I'm wondering if this is like meant to say, is this not like the same? God, I cannot think of what it's called. But
Do you think this is Mordona?
like location. No. Yes, and I think is this Midgardsormir's location in the lake, but instead of being like this ruin that people are avoiding, he and the rest of the dragons are worshipped, and like this is a worldwide thing. I don't
But,
know.
like-
Maybe that's why the architecture looks like snakes.
Nice.
Yep.
But like dragons shouldn't exist on the reflections.
And boy, that would be a mystery, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
If they're not supposed to exist, then why is there dragon iconography all over the
Yeah.
place?
Right.
That's a good point.
Is this the same place?
That
Yeah,
makes
the
me
same
think.
place.
That makes me think of very like dragon-like, because it also that swirl. Again, I'm unconsciously, I might be tinfoil hatting. That kind of looks like oh my god, the dragoon's move. I cannot think of it. Oh my god, it's a swirl. It's like first, like Strike of the First Mind or something. Oh, I'm going nuts.
Yeah, I
The
see.
one where you get the swirly bits that come out and it has the dragon
swirly
heads.
bits. I'm looking it
And
up.
if you look in the
Oh,
background here, you could see a ship of a very particular design.
Yeah, that's
Very
very.
normal.
Is that
that's a long
Nessie?
That's very. Yeah. That's Nessie. That's Nessie right there. That's very Vikiness.
Go home, everyone. It's Nessie.
And then this fucking thing.
That's a Magic the Gathering card right there.
Yeah, this. Wait,
Whirlwind.
is this? Wait, hold on. Is this dragon? Wait, hold on. Is this
That's the
tower?
White Tower.
It's
That's the White
a
Tower.
serpent. That's the same one. Yeah.
So this is the same one. This is the tower.
Yes.
Okay, I see it now. Yep, I didn't see the tower behind it.
You see, that looks like a Magic the
Whirlwind Trust
Gathering
is what I was
card.
thinking of.
Yeah, dude, that seriously
Yeah.
looks like a fucking white crane.
Well,
Like,
the-
It is a white green, yeah.
Literally, the last slide, that giant twisting crystal looks exactly like it's called Obelisk something, an exact Magic card that already exists.
Probably, yeah. Honestly, I'm also thinking of this doesn't relate at all. When I'm looking at that crystal, I'm thinking of the marker from Dead Space.
Oh,
yeah, that too. I see that.
Which yeah, I don't know.
I see
God,
that for sure.
Could you imagine if, like, at some point in the 8.x patch, they just suddenly drop, like, apropos of nothing, just like, hey, by the way, we're doing a Dead Space collab.
that'd be great.
Oh shit! I wasn't expecting this. Okay, is the new range DPS class whatever the hell Isaac Clarke has going on?
Miner. It's gonna be called
Shoots the
miner.
limbs off.
Space miner.
Actually, to be fair, it would just be machinist.
Yeah. We got this desert town.
I think that's pretty cool.
Is it desert really? Is it more like a tundra?
It looks more like a kind of a arid tundra.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got these
There are
chairs and
dry
tables over
places
here.
that are cold.
Got these tents.
Because I could have sworn, I could have sworn like the spiral pattern was what the new Aetherites were going to look like, but no, it looks more like what we have in the center there. That's more standard, I guess.
No, this is what the Aetherites look like. It's the same.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like that one doesn't look as unique as some of the ones we've been seeing.
Yeah.
That's all right.
This is the same place, I think.
I like that.
You also got the airships down here that they use.
Yeah, I think this is a. I think
Those
this is
airships look like something out of like fucking Star Wars and like I don't know, like where you
say. I'm weirdly thinking of Morrowind a little bit. They look a little bit like.
Okay.
What are they called? Little I only like vaguely remember playing Morrowind when I was very young.
Sky Chasers?
No.
Cliff Chasers?
The things you travel on.
Oh, I see what you were talking about, Wolf. Yeah.
See for me, they kind of remind me of like the really kind of like primitive looking ships that like the Wookiees had in like Kashyyyk or whatever.
Actually, now I kind of agree with you. They look like the sand skimmers from Jabba's palace and.
Yeah,
6.
those things.
Yeah.
This is just the same place in night lighting.
At night.
Nice.
At night. We might be able to see this better.
I cannot wait to jump off that empty abyss.
They probably.
But what about in the game, though?
That too.
Oh, could you imagine if they added a feature where if you jumped off of the floating islands, he would respawn back up and you'd be frozen? You'd have the deep freeze debuff.
That'd be pretty funny.
That's pretty solid.
So yeah,
I like
farmlands.
this.
There's some type of structure that they pointed out back here.
Yeah, that
looks like it
a
could
weird...
be part of one of those giants looking over you.
Yeah. It kind of looks like it's a lens of stained glass.
Yeah. And then
This is all speculation. I like these. I like those little dumb things in the foreground.
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet that those dumb little things are going to be like Lalafell only houses.
Yeah,
very easily.
If this game once again is racist towards anything that's not a Lalafell, I'm going to scream. Because the Lalafells deserve it.
Especially if there are structures that very clearly other races that are at min-height could easily go inside of.
Yeah.
So this is the dwarf town. If the lava place isn't the dwarf town, this is the dwarf town.
Maybe.
This has to be like the main part of the dwarf town.
And as Yoshi P stated several times, where's all the ice?
He couldn't keep saying it. He's trying to get out in front of people saying it.
That and butt sliders. Okay.
Can I just say, by the way, one of the things that I couldn't help but laugh at earlier in the second day of the fan festival was just Koji Fox fucking roasting the CEO for having strong opinions about AI by just posting a bunch of shit posts about AI, like AI image renderings of members of the staff because they couldn't afford to get official photographs for the musicians that they had doing the songs for the game.
Ooh.
Ish.
I don't know what this is.
I think this is internally of the main city.
You think so?
I think.
Kind of bland.
Just the existence of the Aetherite, it looks like suitably impressive enough, but it doesn't look closed in enough to be a proper hub.
Yeah.
There's the wall.
No comment.
Winter's coming.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
These all just might be shots of the main city.
I really like this architecture. It's weird. That's what's like drawing me away from Viking stuff. This is something like kind of more unique.
So you think
Not
are these
points?
I think they mentioned that these are all kind of the same place.
Yeah, that makes sense.
These kind of have a weird kind of
that other picture.
They kind of have a mix between a Final Fantasy VII, that weird city made out of shells, and like Final Fantasy IX, Terra place kind of vibe.
A lot of those, that looks like, from this angle, a lot of like the buildings and architecture kind of look like mushroom caps.
Yeah.
like they're growing on the side, and like obviously the flower imagery here. And there's a stave that is very much a stave church way in the background there. That's like even more shaped like it was in the artwork.
I'd much rather this be the main city.
That's really not. This is kind of giving me like Feywild stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
this gives me some elf vibes right here.
Yeah.
Look at it. Yeah. This might be whatever if we're sticking to Viking or like Norse or Scandinavian, this is Alfheim and a half.
And this is the cat
That's
village.
the cat village.
Yep.
Aww.
What was the name of the green-eared Aura?
Don't quiz me like this. Don't put me on the spot like this. I don't know.
What was her name?
You guys are either going to guess it or I'm going to look it up in the time. Hold on.
Look it up.
I know her seat is called Hamara,
That's her name.
but I don't know what her actual name is aside from what her seat is.
We don't know.
That we wouldn't know, but yes, Hummerit, you're correct.
Okay, so we have classes and improvements. Which would you rather?
Improvements. Save classes for last.
I guess so.
Okay, sure.
Improving public fields. I don't know if they meant this as something they're doing for the expansion or a plan that they have for the future. But
it seems to be. I mean, they're not focusing on expansion screenshots here, so I think it's everywhere.
Yeah. They want to improve public fields. I don't know if this is going to be part of the expansion or not. Improving quests. I honestly don't know what they meant by that. I just watched it again today, and I still don't know.
So what they mentioned during FanFest was that they want to. It's really vaguely worded, but it's like they want to improve how quests direct you from place to place, and how like something of that nature, making it easier for people who are really directionally challenged when doing quests.
Are they going to remove the, hey, go from here to here, now go back, now go to here, now go back, now go to here.
Please.
And now it'll just be, okay, go here. All right, you don't got to go back. Just go over here.
No, what they're going to do is they're just going to put all the NPCs in the exact same, cul-de-sac.
I think it's more of a case of, making it less vague about where you need to go to do things.
Yeah, maybe.
We all fucking hate it when you get, that giant area circle for a quest, and, the place you need to go is, that tiny little dot at the very edge of the giant fucking circle.
Whenever they give me a giant circle, you always know it's going to be on the outskirts somewhere, so I just fly around the outside. It's always on the outside.
Dude, I fucking hate those. Back in A Realm Reborn, I had to search for, I think it was Tataru, and I'm fucking walking around the Waking Sands or one of the caves or whatever, and I could not for the life of me fucking find it. You know where I fucking found it? Some motherfucker was riding the lunar whale, hiding the fucking child. That should not be a thing that happens.
Yeah. Well, it no longer does now, because when you get close to them, everyone disappears.
Yeah.
But that's a thing that you can turn off. Why you can turn it off? I don't know why.
Yeah, I know, right?
Alright, so Evolving Battle. Adding a third difficulty level for 8-person raids. So there will be a medium difficult level in between the normal and the hard ones.
Yeah, which the medium difficulty also plays into that whole thing of giving players a different path to upgrading gear. It kind of creates a bridge between normal raids and the Savage tier raids that can potentially help bring more people into doing Savage raiding, from what they were saying.
My question is, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, because I'm going to go to the next thing.
Oh. So you got the 3 difficulties. Is difficulty 1, normal raid, and difficulty 2, medium raid, going to come out at the same time?
I don't know.
And then you can use medium difficulty for Savage?
They're going to talk about it until Berlin.
Yeah, they only teased at it now. They said they're going to talk more about it at Berlin. They also didn't really talk as much about the other things. They just wanted to say that it is a thing that's going to be happening.
They're adjusting progression routes for 24-person raids. They'll talk about that in Japan.
Yep, adding new battle content.
All new
Not
types of
just like
battle
new
content.
not just new battle content, but like for the 24 progression, they mentioned something about how like it can be really time consuming trying to progress through 24-man content, like story wise, and so they want to add new pathways for progressing through it.
Okay.
Hmm.
You now have same region player matching.
So anyone on the NA data center can now play with anyone also on the any NA data center.
This is going to happen before EverCold.
Sometime in
very happy.
sometime in 7.5, they're planning on doing the Japanese stress tests first, but they plan to have it implemented before EverCold comes out.
I am actually very stoked for this.
Uh-huh.
It's like, is anybody here on Aether? Well, I know 3 of you ain't.
I've had to go to Aether several times.
And Strayed or on
Most of us are on Crystal.
Primal.
We're on Primal.
Primal, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so none of us are on Aether though, because like going to Aether trying to raid is such a miserable experience.
Well, I can relate to that because for the past few weeks, I've had to go to Aether to do like Fork Tower blood progging, and it's the absolute most miserable thing because I basically would have to go and visit the day before.
Yeah.
To then go and
this,
prog.
I mean, I guess you might still have to do that for the blood tower, but
No, because if you're in a party finder, the party finder leader can just queue all 48 of you into South Horn.
Yep.
From wherever.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I'm super excited for this. Because it also means I don't have to world travel to do stuff with you guys anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Not the
level caps increasing.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Level caps increasing from 100 to 110. They talked about finding a new way to do it and decided, fuck it, let's just make it 110.
I mean,
they decided increasing the level cap was easier than doing the other thing they wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're gonna let that idea cook for another expansion.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, like the alternative to what they're doing here was what FF11 did, which was like introduced merit systems, which allowed you to increase your character stats and abilities through grinding, which is like the same as increasing your level, but you don't increase your level. You just make yourself feel like you have more levels.
We just pretend to increase our levels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Treasure Hunt.
Wow, you did good.
Hunt are going to be getting in updates because they always fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
New dungeons.
Desperate to find out what all of these are.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I love how different they are. I'm really happy with how different they are.
Yes.
I like how the bottom right one reminds me of whatever the fuck that one planet was where Anakin got his shit kicked in.
Oh, Mustafar.
Mustafar,
I was gonna say the bottom right one also looks like fucking Frodo in the Ring at the very end, like Mordor.
Oh, it does. I really hope they add a harder difficulty for dungeons. Because, like, the way dungeons are now, I kind of hate them. I wish they were harder, but I understand that, they're like that to help people who
They're getting harder. They're definitely getting harder.
A little bit. I'm wondering...
the most recent expert dungeon, there have been times where I've run it, and, like, the first boss of the most recent expert dungeon, if you get people who are just fucking derping around and not paying attention, it fucking kills you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I play a tank. I haven't
I still remember that carnival one that everyone lost their fucking shit at.
Yeah,
I actually enjoyed that one.
That one that's bullshit.
I still struggle on that first boss. I still struggle on that first boss, and that's one of my favorite dungeons.
Is that the one with the zombies?
I hate that first boss.
Yes.
No, that's the one with the heads. And
the zombie heads, yeah.
No, I hate the boss, but I do enjoy the mechanic.
I will say, like, I thoroughly enjoyed that boss because I enjoy that boss. I enjoy the 5-man boss in the second 24-man we have? This expansion? I forget the name of it.
Which one are you talking about?
I only
Senator.
did that one once. I'm gonna be honest with you. So.
In one of the Alliance raids, I believe it is the second one that's come out, there is a boss that's basically 5 different ads.
Oh, that was the first
that one.
Alliance
Yeah,
raid.
that was the first
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, the warrior things.
That one was awesome.
The warrior
Yeah,
people you have to fight.
Like, it's a council fight. I thoroughly enjoy bosses that do weird mechanics like that. That are not just, here's, a single boss. They have some mechanics. Here's,
Yeah.
hey, as a Black Mage main, yes, the demon heads from the first dungeon, or from the dungeon, really sucked because, it was hard to keep a rotation.
Yeah.
Depending on how the tank handled the ads aggro. But it's different, and I enjoyed it.
Nice.
I'll say for that last other one, I'll just say I'm wondering if we are going to change up at all from the current basic structure of the dungeons, which is 2 groups wall, 2 groups wall boss, 2 groups wall, 2 groups wall boss,
Yeah.
2 groups wall, 2 groups wall boss.
I doubt it, but we'll
Let
see.
me pull
I doubt
all
it.
of the ads
I
into
mean-
the boss room.
I mean, if they're changing up the 2-minute window or removing the 2-minute window burst phase, maybe, because they mentioned the reason why they're removing it is because it really heavily restricts how they can do encounter design.
They
so,
have talked about
Yeah,
getting rid of
that's
trash
fine.
in the past. So we'll see.
Maybe. We'll see.
New A player raid, ultimate raid, and PvP updates.
Don't care about the PvP.
I love
updates.
how they say duty support update, and they show the most horrific thing they've done to a dungeon due to duty roulette, duty support.
Yep.
The way they
They know
massacred
what they're
my
doing.
boy Harish Falger.
Yeah, I know, right?
They
That fight.
turned one of the coolest dungeon fights into one of the most piece of shit garbage fights in this game.
I haven't done that
enjoyed-
one.
I
You
thoroughly
will
enjoyed
be sad.
the Steelers, yeah. I have not done the new version, but from what Mizu's told me, it sounds like absolute shit.
So,
I did it once because I got it in a duty roulette.
yeah.
Because, of course, the duty roulette is the same as the duty support, and it's largely unmemorable, really fucking boring.
So originally you had multiple platforms and you could ride air currents to the platforms as you dived and
He would
attacked.
destroy them as the fight went on,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you'd
yeah.
have to...
Now
Kinda
it's just one platform and he's just a side of the wall boss. And that's all it is.
Oh, they sterilized it.
yeah.
But
They
it
fucking
was,
neutered him.
it was because the AI couldn't handle the multiple platform bit.
Yep.
What about Hullbreaker Isle? The one with the first
That
boss was a
doesn't have
monkey?
duty support.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not MSQ. Only MSQ has duty support.
And
They're
that's kind of-
slowly
and that's
adding the extra dungeons for duty support, and when each one
know.
that they do, they also castrate those
Yeah,
encounters.
dude, it's like when they remade Culpable Mines.
I like Copper Bell. That one is an outlier. I actually like Copper Bell's changes. I hated the original Copper Bell.
One of my favorite, kind of most hated instances of doing Copperbell Mines was a healer that was new to the game used Fluid Aura to push one of the bombs into a pillar as it was dying, so we couldn't get the bomb ash that we needed to progress through the dungeon. So we then had to leave the dungeon because we were soft locked and couldn't finish the dungeon.
That is
my
beautiful.
God,
That's
so
actually
great.
awesome.
I hope that healer is doing terribly wherever they are.
I remember back when I used to white mage a lot, I used to come up to you as you were fighting people strayed, usually in the first dungeon, and I used to pretend I was sneezing and Fluid Aura the enemy you were fighting away from you.
It pissed me off so much.
And just so we're clear, the reason why they used Fluid Aura was because the bomb was doing its self-destruct AoE, and they said oh well, I wanted to get the AoE away from you guys. It's like you literally knocked the enemy into a pillar,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the second bomb we're doing. You already saw that the first bomb exploded and left a goodie that we had to pick up. You knocked this thing out of bounds. We can't get the goodie anymore. We can't progress.
Motherfucker, you knew what you were doing.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, character action skills. I guess it's just things you can put on your character to change their animations when they do certain things.
So I asked a modding friend of mine about this, and they said this is the dev team kind of saying a very gentle fuck you to modders.
I mean, if we were to reference to a more like legitimate source, this feels like WoW glyphs, things that just change the look of how something works.
Okay. Neat. Not much to say. Improved character creation options.
I cannot wait to see the abominations that come out of this.
Yeah, right?
Dude, I am.
Oh,
You get a color picker for hair and skin tone. Did you want to say, Ravi?
Back when Hrothgar were first announced, I went ahead and reserved the name Ugandan Knuckles on my data center.
Uh-huh.
It is now a male Hrothgar, and this fucking character creation is going to let me perfect that abomination.
Yes, absolutely.
somewhere out there is a character named Big Chungus, and they are waiting for this.
I mean, this is right next to the time I made a just fucking green, like, mill row and named it the Shrekkening. Like, I'm going to have some fun with some monsters.
So yeah, there's color wheels now. You can do it
and
for
same can be done with the eyes.
skin, eye,
And-
hair.
You can layer face paints.
Also, but can we throw that go back one, please?
Oh, hi, Claire.
This one?
Well, one more. The other one.
This one?
No, the other
This
one.
one.
That one. Whatever the thing is on the left, can we just throw that in the trash? Like, in
Yes.
the file?
Yes.
You know full well that Yoshi P put that there specifically.
Oh, I know he did. Which is why on Twitter
I actually
and
think this one with the cat looks so much
Yeah.
fucking worse. Is it just me, or does this one look so much worse?
it doesn't really look... It just doesn't really have much of a difference either.
Yeah. Well, no, the only thing that they're adding is the ability to do multiple makeups, basically.
And also changes in the eyes.
think
You
the
can,
This
Alright,
one's a
pretty
bit
good.
better. This one's a bit better of an example.
you can also notice that there's changes in the eye lighting and eye shadows. That's one thing you can also change. The one on the right has different lighting and shadows for the eyes.
This just proves Alra supremacy.
Yeah, pretend these ones don't exist, and yeah, just focus on the cute Aura.
There you go. That's fine.
They're adding a visor button.
For armor.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
I mean, being able to rotate some of the... there's a couple of armor sets I like in game, but they have extra flourishes that I just kind of was like,
Yep.
no.
Now you can get rid of those.
Yep.
Here's some more examples.
Another friend of mine, same friend of mine from before, when they and I saw this slide, they said, fucking finally, I can get rid of that stupid fucking flower.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's a lot of outfits that this will probably be good on. All right, so that's it for improvements. We just have class left, which isn't going to be very long. Don't worry about it.
We get to see Warrior get put in the cup chair.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So we'll start off with a simple one. These are some.
Oh, I didn't know they released the artifact armor art.
Six of them. They showed off 6 of them.
I like that paladin set.
Yeah.
I like the little tassels.
That is the paladin. The left is clearly the summoner, and I think this is monk on the right.
I was going to say monk. I kind of agree.
It looks fun. It looks amazing.
Because I
But that
originally
is-
thought samurai, but then I saw the next one, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Summoner's always been a weird one for me because I love their designs, except for the stupid fucking horn. I know people love it, but I cannot get into the dumb.
Like, I agree with you, but sometimes there was one specific time I wish that, like, I could just make the horn larger. Because I was running some stupid fucking glamour.
I think
It's like, if this
Heaven's
horn was
Sword's
like
still
only
larger.
3 times larger, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, I can't relate. I can't relate. I've never thought that.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, that's samurai. That's
that's
samurai.
samurai. Yeah.
I don't know. What is the one in the middle? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the one in the middle is.
Hot take, all Dragoon armor looks like hot doo-doo.
Oh, I disagree with you for the first one.
Absolute trash take, please leave.
I mean, to a degree, I'd agree. To a degree, I agree with Wolf.
Wow.
Like,
I mean, like, there are some that do look good. Like, get rid of the helmet on a lot of the armor sets.
The helmet is the best part. You got the Power Rangers helmet.
No, I'm totally with me. I'm totally with Az on this.
I enjoy, like, I like the fucking legs and the arm pieces, but it is truly like when you get to the like the shoulders and the helmet, it's like it's way too over designed for what I like.
Leave my Power Ranger class alone.
Sam looks like how a Sam does. Oh, I like how the Sam has a little obviously filled to the brim with alcohol gourd on their belt.
I don't.
And the dancer looks like a dancer. I just don't know.
Is it a dancer or is it an astrologian?
That has to be a dancer. There's too much stomach showing.
There's too much tummy, and they got the weird side sashes.
Okay.
Ast would be more impractical. I will also say Ast is arguably my main healer. I've never liked their artifact sets. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Here's some crafters.
Are you sure that's not Red Mage?
They said at this point that these were crafter and gatherer sets that they were showing off.
Okay, so this one's either armorer or blacksmith. I don't know which one.
I think blacksmith.
I think the middle one is chemist or alchemist.
Okay. I'm thinking weaver for the right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Oh, did I fuck up? Oh, no, I didn't fuck up. Okay. So this is the armory system. This is an example of like 3 different eye levels you can have for characters at max level.
Like currently, how you have to like.
Yeah, I mean currently things are done. Yeah.
This is what it looks like currently, but when after the expansion, you could copy the eye level of your highest person to everyone, so you could just play what you want to play.
Which I kind of cheekily mentioned to, again, that same person. Like, imagine you as, like, an I-790 warrior joining a eye-level locked party finder for some raid as your I-760 white mage, because you're copying your I-790 warrior's eye level onto your 790 white mage.
Yeah. See, hot take.
Yep.
I hate this change. Absolutely.
I love this change.
I don't love. You know what? I think a compromise would have been. No, actually, you know what? I don't love this. I'm not a huge fan.
I grew up playing original World of Warcraft all the way through Mists of Pandaria, and then swapped Final Fantasy XIV when it came out in 2.0.
So
one of the reasons I hate this change is the idea that, like, yes, it sounds good, but I can also see people only getting one, like, they play Dragoon, and they only play Dragoon, and then suddenly they want to join a party finder to do an EX, and they're swapping to a tank or healer. Yes, they have the gear level to do that, but they don't have the skill.
We have that problem now.
We had that problem already. I'm just saying that this is going to exacerbate it, because
do we know if that's going to be allowable?
Also, that's not really going to be
extremes.
That's not really going to be a problem, because they still got to level up.
Are they?
Yes. They stated
that
you have to level up. This only affects eye level. It does not affect your actual level.
Still, I don't like.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing as buying your job and then leveling it 10 levels.
I don't love that either.
Well, but you already have that problem, is what I'm saying.
Yes, I'm just saying that this is exacerbating a problem that I don't like.
I view this as all of us in a group outside my FC going, okay, we want to do a roulette together. Like after the expansion come out, oh, I only leveled warrior. Oh, I only leveled warrior. Oh, I only leveled warrior. Oh.
I mean, that's not going to fix that issue.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
because you're gonna have to have another
Well, you
thing.
said- well, you said-
leveled up.
Okay, but you
you
know
said-
what I
you
mean.
said-
You know what I mean.
you said
know what I mean.
level.
Okay,
So,
I only geared my warrior. Excuse me. I'll say
I
that.
do agree with you in a way, and I agree with Revy because in like Extreme and Savage, this is gonna be fucking miserable, and I hope that the item level sync is only available in like regular trials and Duty Finder.
Yeah.
Because like it's setting or something, and then when you go to Savage, you can't queue in with because you can queue to sync your item level down to the minimum, and there might be like a similar setting in Savage where you could say, "Do not sync gear score or item level."
I don't know. But,
Like I'm not a big fan of this. I hope, I hope that maybe this is only for a couple things here and there, and not for, like for Savage or EX. Like,
See, I'm not a big fan of it, partially because I don't really give a shit about item levels. Because as someone who doesn't really do the kind of content that strictly
I'm sorry,
requires
did you
it, but
say you
also
were
because
or weren't a fan of this?
I'm not a fan of it. And the other reason being because I could easily see people trying to sneak their way into, as I mentioned, people trying to sneak their way into party finders that have a set eye level thing for them when they aren't that actual eye level by just saying, syncing their eye level for a class to a higher eye level job that they do have to be like, oh, well, I can join this party. And then, it being very clear that they don't have the eye level to join that party finder, because the class that they would join is already...
Yes, but they
filled
already
up.
have the level, so clearly they know how to play the class because they've already raised it.
There are classes that I am max on. I'm max at basically everything. There are classes I'm max on that I'm very confident I could really play well. There are classes I'm max on that I just got them there and I'm never going to touch them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the way it is now.
I've got all of my jobs maxed at 100. There's maybe 2 or 3 that I decently know how to play. I could see people maxing out all their jobs and wanting to do a harder piece of content and just being well, I want to do this content, but I don't really want to put the effort into learning a job that these people want to run as. So I'll just be oh, well, I'll just be the dead weight that gets carried.
I think you guys are overthinking this way too fucking much.
no,
This is the exact same thing you have right now, and it's just
No. It's not the exact same thing. You get people who grief and sandbag, but this will allow them to join higher level parties of people who have most likely already cleared. Now, there's already a separation between cleared and not cleared, but one simple solution, and people are just going to have to become dicks, is just fucking look at the person, see if their shit got synced, and then just fucking kick them.
okay.
Yep.
Now you're the problem.
No, because if I'm
we?
doing
Yes,
Savage
you are!
content and you're doing... Nah, unless you have explicitly shown me in some form or way, I'm not dealing with you in my party finder because you are lying to me out the gate.
Okay,
I agree with Wolf. If
God.
you want to play a class, in a Savage or something like that, like Savage or Expert, something like that.
Play
I'm sorry,
the class.
just Savage.
Play the class,
yeah.
put in the work.
Okay, so
put
I
in the footwork.
understand you guys have concerns. Wolf's one though. Oh my God, no.
That's not even a hot take.
That's
People
a very
do
hot
that all
take.
the time.
That's just how the
That is an
community is.
explosive take, sir.
No, that people do that. People look at Tombstone and FF vlogs and they'll say, "Ew, get out of here."
Yeah. No, I agree with Wolf.
God.
It is not a hot take because I have party findered so much shit over my existence here. And there are so many people who will play games to join a party and then just be the absolute dog shit worst player in that group.
I'm really good at tanks, and I'm really good at mages, and I'm decent at healers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to I'm not going to gear level anything but a warrior from now on. So, I mean...
I think we're... this is an early stage of this. I think for now we're going to have to just agree to disagree and see how it plays out.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh my God.
I will agree.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
That's why
New
I was
jobs.
on the fence about it.
Didn't expect that to be the hot take tonight.
I know.
All right.
I thought it was still coming. You got tank and range DPS. Excuse me, tank and range DPS. Or should I say, you have on tank and range DPS.
No, you
know
have.
what I think?
So that's another change.
You have main tank, and it better be fucking Blitzball, Yoshi P, or you're a bitch, and I'm gonna bully you on Twitter again.
No.
I don't
That's
think
range.
No.
That would be
I think
range, sir.
if the range DPS class is a Blitzball user, I am quitting this game.
Oh,
I mean, I would fucking.
I'm changing my main.
That's what I meant. Is like we have a main tank, and I believe the main tank is either going to use the weapons as what's his name? You know, similar like shield, gun.
22 shields.
Yeah.
Our
This guy?
boy.
This guy right here?
Yeah, okay.
That guy right there.
The guy we
The
killed
the
both
guy
in the
with
flesh
shield
and the
thing.
soul.
It's going to
This
be another
gun-
summoner sage, or not summoner scholar job, where the
Yeah.
healer and the DPS will level up at the same time.
But like, I believe it's going to be that, or it's going to be some type of Garlinian class that wears similar armor.
I think
To
they're
the
going to be
Guardians.
called. I think they're going to be called the shield class from 1.0, which is Sentinel.
Yep, and
I think
then
I think they're bringing back Sentinel.
yeah,
Well,
and then the
well,
range DPS is totally going to be fucking Blitzball.
Sentinel
here's
is the
thing.
only class
Here's the thing.
that was kicked
No,
from this game.
It's not
Well,
going
here's
to be Blitzball because they stated that it's 14 exclusive jobs.
Yeah, these are going to be these two
Oh,
new jobs will be
you're right.
exclusively new to Final Fantasy XIV and will not be legacy
that'd be
jobs
Sentinel,
carried over from older games.
You're
I
right.
could totally be a Blitzball
Interesting.
player.
Okay, so we have to expect something that has never been around
Yep.
before.
That's what they
Yeah.
said. with Reaper.
So kind of like how
Viper was.
That's what they said with Reaper,
Well,
right?
well, here's the thing though.
I think Reaper has been around in one other instance. Viper definitely wasn't.
Reaper
Well,
has been
actually-
Viper
around.
is something.
So
Okay,
here's the thing though. If you kind of pick it apart, most of the jobs that we have currently existed in some form, if not necessarily directly. Like Viper is basically just Zidane from Final Fantasy IX if you count his two-handed weapon. Gunbreaker is just Squall from Final Fantasy VIII.
Until this shirt, people were thinking
okay,
that
so
Tank was going to be Viking, but obviously not at this point.
Astrologian is kind of the closest thing you get to a job that is original, because the closest thing you have in other Final Fantasy games to Astro is literally a guest NPC who is with you for one fight in Final Fantasy
Mage.
Tactics. And the only hold on.
Oh no, there's
And the
there's-
only
there's
thing,
mass
and the
tactics.
only thing that really matches what Astro did, aside from Time Mage bullshit, is this one guest NPC who could just do this Astro Zodiac thing to freeze time and afflict a bunch of debuffs to all the enemies on the field. And he was only there for like one engagement.
All right. Okay. So we don't know what they are right now. We have a pretty good guess now because of his shirt. That it's probably going to
Did
be.
he change his shirt at all?
No, it's this all the time. He just took off his jacket.
Okay.
So it's gonna be that dumb double shield gun shield thing.
Yep.
Something like that,
I
probably.
mean, honestly, I'd be down for that.
It's what it's kind of it's probably gonna remind me of, just like how I'm imagining like how the class is gonna look and what the animations are gonna be like. I'm weirdly thinking of how Cap fought in like the latter half of the MCU with
Yeah.
like the weird arm shield he started doing.
Dude, like,
Or
if they
or
did-
good.
if they gave me a tank class that wielded two shields and went like, yeah, this does half the damage of all other classes,
Mhm.
but like it is main tank,
Yeah.
like I would be all over that because it's just stupid and weird.
I just
Like-
want to
Well,
be
I'm
like
thinking-
Henry
Are they
Cavill.
gonna bring?
Hold on,
back
hold
the
on, hold
tank
on,
stance
hold on.
thing?
I just want to be like Henry Cavill and cock my fist.
See,
Like,
what I'm thinking of is like a Dark Souls 1 or 2 build where you just carry 2 tower shields and just punch people with your shields.
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
exactly
absolutely.
what I'm thinking of. And then, like, again, because one of the arguments we had in this Discord before the podcast was I liked Heavensward Warrior, which was basically a melee DPS that I'd press the button every so often and it gave me 25% more health at the cost of 25% less damage. And I only pressed that button like 3 times in Savage rating when I needed it.
Boy, I'm glad I
Also,
wasn't
I
the
would
only
love
one
if
that
they
time.
brought that back.
Yeah,
Man
like the
swapping.
way you could tell a good warrior tank back in the day was just how little they spent in tank stance.
I was about to ask you, did you ever go into tank stance?
Yes, because there was a mob specifically in 12 that I had to tank. There was also a mob in, like, I believe 9 or 10 that I would have to pick up and tank. But tank stand...
Good.
What?
And 2, did you ever meld anything besides strength?
No. dude, I wore fucking the melee accessories instead of the tank accessories at the time.
I mained White Mage for a bit too long in Heavensward. I hated warriors.
Dude,
I hated warriors.
The group I raided with was all in for that shit because it was all about how quickly we could burn the boss down.
Uh-huh.
And why don't you go back to them?
Can you pull up? Do you have the clip of the warrior getting cucked and being an off tank?
Probably.
Oh yeah, hold on.
So that's another thing.
Because it says evolved mode, and so like, what if you don't do evolved mode? Do you not get these new tricks?
That's a good question.
So the way reborn mode works is it mostly works the way like the hotbars and actions work most of the way that they used to. It's just certain features that allowed for party synergy are gone. And it's the same with evolved mode.
I had an order to this. Do we want to keep going with the order? Or?
Oh yeah.
Well, I think we're done with classes. We just don't know right now. Tank or ranged, and we have some rough ideas.
So the one thing we do know, is we have from the dev panel, they showcased how some of this stuff works with like Paladin and White Mage and Bard and Dragoon, which is like how evolved mode works, and it's very, very interesting. But one of the things I wanted to comment, just watching how Bard gets an action that like actually changes its animation depending on which direction you're running. If they do something like that for the other classes, I really hope this new tank, if it is like a two big shields, I hope he gets like the fattest of rolls. Just the fattest, heaviest rolls.
So, they're consolidating moves.
Where it takes 10 seconds.
So they have a Reborn mode, which has a very similar playstyle, and Evolve mode, where they consolidate moves and they add combos and add special.
They have context. They have context as well.
But yeah,
depending on who you're targeting, what, so on and so forth.
Oh yeah, Holy Spirit will do damage or heal someone.
All right, okay. All right. Let me just get through this and then we'll go to it. Toggle between modes anytime outside battle. Job level share, no need to relearn actions. Gear share, no need to gather mode specific gear. Evolved mode available when unlocking job. All content clearable with both modes. Reborn mode available only for existing 21 jobs, not including Blue Mage. All new jobs will only have evolved mode.
One important detail they mentioned is that as of a change for 8.0 and onwards, all of your actions will be learned by level 50, so that lower level duties will not suck so much. The changes from level 50 onwards will be how those actions look and changes to, and like variations to how the animations can play.
It does seem like it's like ad nauseum effect of things like at level 26 for a paladin you get Rage of Halon, but eventually becomes Royal Authority. That seems to be what the actual new changes will be. Not a new action, it's just improved.
It could, like, stuff like that is needed, especially because, I think back in Shadow's, Shadowbringer, we just had so many buttons that it was just kind of like, please take some stuff away from us.
The plan for evolved mode is that you will not need more than like 16 or something buttons on your hotbar.
We needed to get rid of button bloat. Like, as much as people love their buttons, we can't just keep adding buttons forever.
No, we can't. I agree we can't. We have to either have to make the new skills versions of the old skill with different animations, or we just need to pull old skills out like we've done before with like the dots.
Like
Seriously, the one thing I love the most about PvP, the PvP actions is like I only need like half a hotbar to really do anything.
That being said,
I've been wanting that so much for the PvE.
That being said, I will say that I am also not a fan of evolved mode for again old school Raider. One of the things I absolutely loved hearing is somebody trying to make a gold parse and then screaming because they fucking fat finger the wrong attack and completely fuck up their rotation. Especially the monks. Having all of these things just become one button.
I'm excited to see the DPS difference between Reborn and Evolved mode.
I would think, because looking at this is Paladin, and Paladin needs a very simple combo because they have other shit in their mind.
Yeah.
I think the melee DPS stuff is going to be the real trial in this case of okay, what do I actually need to pay attention to do my
Dragoon?
damage? We kind of saw that with Dragoon.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem overly complicated, but when you're in the middle of everything you're supposed to be doing, I don't know, maybe. This Evolve form is definitely in the state of I need to know more before I really pass judgment.
I really find it interesting how with Evolved form they're trying to kind of reintroduce a lot of the class identity stuff, like giving Dragoon a jump where you are just gone and you have 90% damage reduction while you are gone.
One of the things they're doing for Paladin, and they showed a lot for Paladin,
it's good.
Made Holy Spirit and Clemency the same button, which, great. That's a great fucking consolidation. Because you're never going to attack your friend, and you're never going to heal your enemy.
Making Provoke and Shirk the same button, too.
They made, Oh, yeah, I got a slide for that, too. Yeah, Attack and Shirk are the same button, and to handle that, they gave you 2 actions of it.
And then Intervention and Low Blow are just one button. They do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that one makes more sense.
I always hated the difference between Interrupt and Low Blow. You use Interrupt so rarely that it always fucks a person over every time you need to use it. So I kind of like that one. I do hate the fact that they didn't use the Low Blow animation, though.
I also...
not get rid of Low Blow, because that's just a stun. And
no, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing.
It does both. It does both.
Now you're just going to
So now we have Interject and a stun on the same cooldown?
Yes.
And also, Paladin's Shield Bash also changes to Shield Lob when you're at range, and they kept that in because Shield Bash is really useful in deep dungeons.
Yeah, so when you're far away, you're going to lob your shield. When you're close, you're going to bash your shield. Which
the Shield Lob also stuns.
Dungeons, then Lobo and Interject being the same cooldown is going to fuck you over.
Yeah.
Some of these contextual moves changing based on distance from the target is kind of wild to me.
Yeah, I didn't think their system could fucking handle that.
Yeah, so they not only change contextually on distance, but also who you are targeting.
That makes me think. Now that I'm just thinking of it, they have something that can change. They have actions that will change context based on distance. Is that going to relate to the ranged DPS class?
Maybe.
I mean,
gonna make the Black Mage get in the melee distance to fucking debuff someone.
I mean, the Paladin can already charge at a player and then put cover on them.
Yeah.
And that's
your ultimate attack as the Black Mage is putting a nuke on the end of your staff and hitting them with it.
Guys, that's the last slide. We got through it.
It's neat.
Are you guys excited for EverCold?
Oh, can I actually say one last thing on Evolved mode? When I saw that at least Paladin and I think most tanks are getting what is essentially a parry move, I think my brain melted.
Because they all had the Dark Knight thing?
What really got me, though, about Paladin's parry move is it's fucking I don't know, fucking fighter kind of stuff where it's kind of like a fighting game kind of thing, or I don't know, Bayonetta kind of thing where it gets more powerful the tighter your timing is on the parry.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do it
Yep.
perfect, asshole.
But it's
Well,
just
God,
it's just
I'm
the
gonna-
it's just the Blackest Night.
It's encouraging you to be really fucking greedy with it.
honestly,
it's like a little bit.
TBH is a fucking great skill, and I wish more tanks had it.
Guess
Or
what?
TBN.
Good news. Every tank has it now.
Yeah,
Great.
That is
Perfect. To be fair, it's probably going to be the same moves that they already are, which is going to be Holy
Yeah.
Sheltron or whatever they may be renaming it to for Paladin. It's going to be Blackest Night for Dark Knight. It's going to be it's not called Bloodwedding, but it is Bloodwedding
Yeah.
for Warrior, and it's going to be oh my god, Heart of Corundum for Gunbreakers. It's just going to be those. It's just going to be more tight, and they're the ones that don't already give you a DPS buff are now going to give you a DPS buff or an attack.
So I want to talk a bit about White Mage because I think that's one of the biggest what the fucks.
Yeah, that one's weird.
So Black Mage now is instacast for DPS, and they have a combo for their DPS.
White Mage. You said
White
Black Mage.
What I said, White Mage.
No, you said Black Mage.
Okay, I'm sorry. White Mage.
You meant White Mage.
Now instacast attack, and they have a combo attack. Not
And
only
their
that,
heals build up gauge to do a big attack based off of how many times you cast the GCD heal.
yeah. So maybe White Mage fun.
They're trying their best.
Don't go that far, buddy.
They're trying their best to get players to play the class the way they want people to play the class.
White Mage
It remains to be seen.
fizz range. White Mage fizz range.
It remains to be seen whether or not people will actually play the class the way the devs want them to play, or whether or not people will look at the instacast GCDs and be like, more DPS?
Yeah, more DPS.
The thing that really affect my opinion on this, positively or negatively, is when we get more details for the same job type.
Yeah.
We're learning more about Paladin and what Paladin's going to change. Like, okay, now show me Warrior or Dark Knight or Gunbreaker.
It's like they showed us White Mage because they said it was the easiest one. What's going to happen to Scholar? What's going to happen to Asher? What's going to happen to Sage?
I'm super interested in how they're going to handle all the tanks now. I'm super interested.
I'm very interested. Yes, I want them to be weird and different. That's what I want. The more different they are, the better.
To level all the jobs again.
Yeah.
Like, leveling the jobs in this expansion kind of sucked because it was like,
I haven't done it yet.
But getting to see the new...
I am curious to see what the new jobs are. I'm curious to see what they're doing with the current jobs, and also I am really excited to see all the memes that are going to appear between now and when 8.0 comes out, because the ones that I've already seen are just absolute gold.
I'm interested to see why the fuck Reaper's poster girl.
Probably something to do with Zero.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, probably.
If
they bring Xeno back, I'm killing somebody.
Dude, I fucking hope Xeno comes back.
Xenos is technically in the next patch, bitch. You wanna know why?
Hell yeah.
Cause he's fake Golbez.
Oh god, you're right.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So Revy must be creaming right now.
Oh, I am. Xenos is the best boy.
Oh my god. Yeah, fake Golbez and oh my god, I forgot her name. Zero. Oh my god.
I get like Xenos has the type of petty hatred that like Dio has, which is why I love both of them.
Dio is way more fun than Xenos.
Well, yeah,
I don't hate...
Dio is way more fun only because he stops time to push people back down staircases. Like, but it's that level of just like petty, just.
I don't hate Xenos. I just think characters that die should stay dead.
I agree with you, like 100%. But they've already proven that they don't want to follow those rules.
I'd be okay with it because of the different fucking worlds, but yeah, I just want someone to stay dead.
Well, like if we went to the Shard and we found Xenos there, yeah. I'm okay with that.
I want him to be vastly different.
You just go to the fourth reflection and you find Xenos' frozen husk there, and it's like, what the fuck?
Like,
Yeah,
if we find a
good.
Yodagon J on another shard, I want him to be like a drunk fucking pirate. That's what I want. Get fucking weird with it, you know?
You don't want to see drunk Oriancha. We already see what he's like when he's drunk. He's just really pathetic.
Exactly. All right, well, that's the end. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Another important thing to note before we finish up, we have very important news regarding what EverCold's going to bring us, which is the oncoming imminent death of PS4 service.
Yes.
Woo! And all rest in peace PS4, long live Switch 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I actually have a slide for that.
I don't really know if Nintendo knows what they're getting themselves into with this.
And you have to pay a subscription to play it.
Well, you no. Okay, so no.
You have to pay an additional subscription.
You have to pay a Nintendo subscription.
If you already own a subscription and you want to play on both, then yes, but it's discounted. However, if you only play on Switch 2, you're just paying what you pay now.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
You have to pay an extra subscription if you want to play on the Switch.
Also, best point.
Also, that's the thing that we didn't get to.
Dancing Mad Ultimate.
Dancing Mad Ultimate, and also the new Alliance raid, where, have y'all ever heard of Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Nope.
No, can you tell me the entire plot?
Get in the kingdom, Alphanod.
And then he was in the hospital room with his love interest, looking down on her,
and then
feeling
he was in
strange.
the hospital. Then he was in the hospital with his love interest, jerking off pathetically on her.
Yep.
Don't watch
forget about his
Evangelion,
other
everyone.
love interest, which is a clone of his mother, or his mother.
That's the
like
blue.
that.
That's the blue hair one.
It's a bit complicated.
Hey guys. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion, and also award-winning Stormblood expansion, and also award-winning Shadowbringers expansion and Nier Automata crossover up to level 80 for free with no restrictions on playtime, and also now on Xbox Series X and Nintendo Switch 2.
I shudder to think of the amount of money that I've sunk into this game in subscription costs, so this doesn't affect me.
You know, as I mentioned to Azure when I shared this with him.
Yes, to Azure.
This specific meme is only going to get longer and longer as more time goes on, unless they do like another hard reset on this game to just try and clear out the bullshit.
It's perfect. Yes, but Shadowbringers is now on the free expansion. The best expansion is now free, so enjoy that.
All right, well, it is currently April when we're recording, and when this Fan Fest happens, it's not coming out until, as of now, January 2027. So, everyone, either get someone pregnant or get pregnant yourself and name your child EverCold.
Okay, goodbye, everyone.
So there's not fucking one Red Alphanod joke in the next expansion. So help me.
Remember, it's EverCold, not Everclear.
No, it's EverCold.
I'm going to shoot Everclear into my veins right now. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.
And if you want to hate on my hot take, do it.
Yeah. Add a comment, and we might see it because we're on so many platforms. I don't know them all right now.
I mean, add your geolocation. I'll come to your house and fight you.
Yeah.
Like, that is also an option.
All right, peace, everyone.